Welcome back, everyone, to Football Focus SG podcast with myself, Faiz, and Mr. JB. And today's episode, we are joined with a very, very special guest. He is the three times Peruvian First Division champion. He is also the Peruvian Player of the Year in 1992. He is also South American Player of the Year runner-up. He is also Newcastle's Player of the Year in 2001 and 2. And not only that, he is the first Peruvian player to play in the English Premier League. Please welcome the legend himself, the Jordi Maestrito, Nobeto Nobby Solano. Welcome to Football Focus SG Podcast.
Hello, guys. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to going into your audience, your people, your followers.
Yeah.
I mean, Singapore, I've always hearing and never got the opportunity to be around there. But
Okay.
I heard about you have a wonderful country.
Yeah.
Friends all the time says it's
Yeah,
very
you
nice
should
for me.
definitely
So
come over as a holiday. That would be worth it, really.
the only problem you see a little bit far away, but it's
Ah,
okay.
yeah.
I will do one day.
Yeah, sure, sure. All right. So before we get on to this show, I'm just gonna inform all the listeners and viewers, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below everything, and share your thoughts and questions with our legend here, Norberto Solano. So, Norberto Solano, don't mind if I just ask you real quick. Could you just share a little bit of yourself on what's going on with your current settings in football world, and also, just share a little bit of yourself. Would that be okay?
Yeah, well, like I'm saying before, I'm still playing football in 2011. My last club was Hartlepool United.
Yeah.
So that was in the League Two, League One in England.
Mm.
So yes, was the last time when you realize it's part of the life of football. We start very young, playing so much football. So at
Yeah.
one point we have to retire. We have to just say thank you because the legs not the same. Football being a lot of evolution, being increased, the pace,
Yeah.
the way you play now.
Yeah.
So well, I decided before finish my last 2 years earlier before I'm finished my career, I decided to be a coach.
Mm.
So yes, being a coach since 2012
Mm-hmm.
until now. So at the moment, I'm coaching. I've been working in Peru national team as a coach, as assistant coach. We went and worked in Russia 2018. We qualified
Yeah.
with Peru after 36 years, my friend. We was waiting for so long.
Yeah.
My
Congrats.
manager, my coach, I was assistant coach, part of the staff. So we have make a great achieve for the country.
Yeah.
So I've been just around, been coaching in Sweden, been coaching in my country, in second division, top division. So and until get this opportunity to move around Asia. I never
Yeah.
been so much around Asia. I'm in
Yeah.
Pakistan at the
Mm.
moment with the national team, look after the national team. Always say
Congratulations. Yeah.
football is a great opportunity.
Yeah.
So I thought I'm building my career as a coach.
That
So
is awesome.
you have to take, it always is an honor to be in the national team. So yes, Pakistan, I spoke to the president, Mohsen Gilani, get in contact with me, and
Mm.
I'm here. I've been
That's
already
awesome.
1 month. Looking
Oh,
forward to improve a lot. Pakistan football, as you know, been with few issues in the past, but
yeah.
now they want to move forward. They want to looking for progress in football,
Mm.
develop football in here. There's a lot of good talent. It's a massive country. It's about
Mm.
250 million population.
Yeah.
So well, just here to try to get being involved in the massive challenge because, as you
Mm.
know, uh, here Pakistan need to. I spoke to the federation. The next step for the federation is to start to building a football professionally over here because it's
Yeah.
a lot of good players, but if
Mm.
it's not professional, we still very difficult
Yeah.
in the future for them, especially when you have to face international tournaments.
That's true. That's true. All right, that is awesome. And also to introduce Mr. JB, how are you feeling today?
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm definitely very, very excited for this opportunity because we never expected to see, someone like Nobi, who we grow up
Yeah.
watching.
Oh,
The Premier League is also very big in Asia.
yeah.
During Nobeto Solano's time as well. So it's really been an honor to have him here right now and talking to us in our humble channel.
Yeah, this is
Mm.
this is still feeling very surreal at the moment because again, it's, Singapore, we are a small country, but football is a very big sports and hobby in Singapore. And again, we appreciate you for joining.
No problem, my
And
friend.
let's get things going. Let's have a little bit of Q&A, and I want to know a little bit more from you, Mr. Nobby, if that's okay. Since now you're currently taking the coaching role and taking the national team of Pakistan, if if you can describe yourself as what type of coach are you, what would it be?
Listen, what I've been learning in football, because we are all big fans of watching now, you watching the Premier League,
Yeah,
watching in the high level football.
yeah,
I believe, we all in love of what Guardiola been doing in the
oh yeah,
Manchester City.
yeah,
Klopp before he left
very good.
Liverpool, he was fantastic manager.
Yeah,
And earliest one, Mourinho, Ferguson,
mm,
Arsene Wenger.
yeah,
To be honest, I'm trying to just I used to have the privilege to have it with Bobby Robson. Bob Robson was
mm,
another
yeah,
top managers in the world back
yes,
in the years. So,
exactly. Yeah, legend of
you,
mine.
you you just try to, with all my experience being playing football, I've been on there many good coaches. Just try to just take bits from everyone.
Yeah,
It's it's too easy to say tomorrow, play like Guardiola. Wow,
mm, that's true.
because it's different
Yeah,
situation. I will say Guardiola is a fantastic manager. Don't take any credit of him. But sometimes in football, you say he been quite lucky as a manager to join to Barcelona,
yeah,
join to Bayern de Munich, join to Manchester, massive big club where you normally available to decide, I want this player, I want this player, I want the best player.
yeah,
So what I'm saying is, and would try to say is, I just try to be myself, try
yeah,
to what I've been learning. You have to deal with all way I'm saying is, because you hearing a lot talk about philosophy. What's your philosophy?
yeah,
I mean, I would say the philosophy in the football is only one philosophy: just to defend well and score goals to win,
yeah,
and that's it.
that's true. Yeah,
I can't see another philosophy. Somebody else say, no, I will draw today, I will draw, or I don't know.
yeah,
Football, I don't think so. It's been using so much words around the football and the new generation.
that's
Football
true.
is still the same play, 11v11. You
Yeah,
have to perform, you have to defend them well to win the games. That's,
correct.
for me, that doesn't change. And now, of course, you see now the players evolution so much. The pace. You now you have a defenders with a lot of pace. If you have a defender, you
Yeah,
must to sign defenders not only to defend. Now you have to defend them to be available to pass the ball from the back, be
yeah,
available
it's
to
true.
be technical, quite good, to have a pace, because
Mm,
now the lines is very high up into the
yeah,
pitch. You have to run back in case you get caught, you lost
yeah.
the ball. So
There are
it's
many components and elements. I mean, like even
exactly
goalkeeper has to be like ball playing nowadays.
correct.
Very
Correct.
different.
I'm easy to adapt into. You might bring philosophy here
Mm,
in Pakistan. The only one to make sure is the players feel comfortable. I like it to the players when they go into the pitch, express himself. Because that's,
mm,
if you give it so much direction, hey, you have to do this, you go ball this. So we will always say in the football, say, and with the mannequins, when you're working in the week, in the midweek, in the training ground, the
yeah,
mannequins doesn't move.
yeah,
So it will look everything so perfect. But in
yeah.
the Saturday, the mannequins move.
Mm,
So whatever you
yeah,
plan, whatever you
yeah.
do, the instruction you do, it change. So the player needs to express himself, because I told the
Mm,
player, you do this, you do that. And after he said, coach, I've been blocked here, I've been blocked here. So what I'm doing? No, that's, you need to use your brain. So
yeah.
that's, to me, my the way I like it. Football give you a lot of confidence, be
Mm,
organized. Football always has to be well organized, especially behind the ball.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm not really. But I like all these managers we mentioned. I love the way they
mm,
play. But sometimes you need to realize, when you have a team, if the players you got is pretty similar in the same level and same quality,
yeah,
tactical.
yeah.
So you have to be careful. But I'm really
Mm.
adapting coach. So whatever is the result to win the games, that's the more important.
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Mr. JB, I believe you have some question as well for our legend over here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's quite interesting to hear. I mean, it seems that you have evolved yourself from a player to now a coach. But one of the questions that I have to ask you is that you mentioned that the last club that you played was also in England. So do you miss playing football professionally?
Not really. It was in the beginning. It's very hard. It's very
Mhm.
difficult. To be honest, because what happened is, our profession, you retire quite young. When people say to you retire now, is because you see players look after themselves really, really well. So they still prolong a little bit longer his careers. But 39, still you young. You normal people working in different profession, they retire when they're 65, 70 years old. So we're still quite young. But yes, you're right what you said. In the beginning, take a little bit while to accept them to we're not playing anymore, you know. But yeah, you have to. I was, to be honest, myself, I was really prepared. I was ready to say I don't want to play any more football. I want to be a coach. So I was. It didn't take me. They didn't take me so much to miss the football, you know, because I was focused. I like a coaching. I like straight away going to the young kids to try to learn from there. You know, it's a nice place when you start playing coaching. You know, the best place is with the kids because they listen to you, nobody argue to you, so that's basic. But now with big boys, you have to be careful.
That's
But
true.
yeah, I'm saying you miss in the beginning. You miss, but not really miss much because okay, I will say probably people, if you left football and you disappear for football, I believe you will start to miss. But when you still carry on like a coach or whatever, anyway, you know, of course, you're not running anymore, but still you're involved, you don't miss much.
All right, all right. All right. I have a next question, and I believe this is something where I never thought I would be saying this, but you had the privilege to play with one of the greatest of all time, which is Diego Maradona during your Boca Juniors
Oh,
time. That is
he,
like the most amazing thing probably. So I just my question is, you went from like playing in South America, of course, growing up in Peru, and then you play in Boca Juniors in Argentina, and then the sudden jump to Newcastle, I believe, straight away after that. I know, like what you mentioned earlier, like being a coach is all about adaptability, and you know, you're trying to adapt and learn every different coaches, different styles, and try to work your way out because at the end of the day, it's fundamental. Is that how you were when you were a player, when you're playing in South America versus in England? Do you try to adapt, or does it take a lot of time for you to learn?
I would say football, my friend, is the football for me is very is the football. The only change probably is style of football. I'm
Style of
growing up in Peru, South America. We go probably pretty similar style like Brazilian players,
yeah,
Colombia. We probably pretty similar Argentina, South
yeah.
America. But the football, my friend, is still the same language in all whole
Mhm.
world. So of course, like I said to you, we probably you need to adapt into the team what you have. I was quite
Mhm.
privileged to have a very good team in Peru. We won the league 3 times in a row. It's
Yeah,
called Sporting Cristal. We enjoy so much. Max, very well, very good team. We
yeah.
reached after a long time, many years. We reached to get into final of Copa Libertadores. It's amazing,
Mm.
like a Champions League
Yeah.
in Europe.
It is
Copa
Champions League, yeah.
Libertadores, the hardest
Correct.
tournament for us in South America. So we
That's true.
reached to be in the final. We
Yeah.
lost against Cruzeiro, a very good, great team from Brazil.
Mm.
So, and after, yes, only you need to recognize as a footballer. That's why for me it was quite easy to adapt it. Of course, moving from Peru to the massive club in South America around whole world, Boca Junior, was
Mm.
another massive step on my career.
Yeah.
But you know, I was very lucky, as you mentioned. I was so proud and so lucky to say, oh my God, I met Diego Armando. I will meet Diego Armando Maradona, and I never
Yeah.
saw in my life.
Yeah.
Meaning, I put talking to friends. You know, when you kids, you dream it to say because of course Diego is 10 years, was 11 years, 12 years older than me. So I
Yeah.
will see you when you was a kid. I was watching
Yeah.
the World Cup '86. You know, I was
Yeah. Mhm.
oh please. I only wish God if you carry on playing football, I want to play for Peru national team and
Mhm.
just play against Maradona. I
Yeah.
shake the hands. And for me, I will be over the moon and happy. I don't want anything else.
Oh, that
But
is
yeah,
awesome.
look at the destiny, my friend. After many years, carry on
Mhm.
playing football. I never met him in the national team play against, but he was my teammate.
Yeah, that is the coolest
So
thing to say, really. Yeah.
as you know, he was amazing, amazing. He was a fantastic person, great man, very hard. He worked, he loved football. He just you hearing you know how a little bit crazy was his life around the football, but he's like a natural. He's natural guy. Whatever
Yeah.
you can hear, he's not the guy you talking on TV and in person completely different. No, he's the same. He doesn't
Mm.
have any issues, any problem to tell you the truth. Very
Yeah.
honest, so always fighting for your teammates.
Yeah.
No, it was for me like one of my biggest never ever will thought in my life will have the dream to play with him. It's a short period. Shame he's not here with us anymore, but was honestly he gave me a great push lift, to carry on play football. My first game, only I met him short period. We go press conference. He told about myself. Oh, I was delighted, my friend. He was all the words expressed about myself. He gave me great background, great back to carry on playing football in Boca Juniors because it's very very hard team. He was always demanding team. Always big clubs. You need to performance every weekend and the weekend. So honestly, that massive leaf he gave me to me, great compliments, lovely guy. I was very lucky. So from South America, moved to Boca Juniors, pretty similar football, big clubs. They like it, you attack all the time. When you play for big club, you don't need to. I used to play right back, defender. So from right, but it's like always big, massive, big club. The right back always attacking players.
Yep.
So defending less, attacking more. So I was very, very good, very lucky. And after moved to England, for me, England was something like when I was young, only I heard about Liverpool back in the 80s. I was young. I got a brother. I got a big family. I'm 7. I'm the last one from 7.
Wow.
5 boys and 2 girls. I'm the last one.
Nice. That's very nice.
I always growing up, my brothers with football. So I only hear about English football when they told me about, we hearing back in the year, Liverpool dominating the European competition.
That's true.
Remember back in the year, you can watch football now, right now. Like back in the year, it was tough, really difficult to, it's only you hearing from the news, things like that.
Right, yeah.
So, and after when my agent called me to say, listen, it's opportunity to go to England. Wow, really? So, it came to Newcastle. Newcastle came for me, and I was quite, it's a shame because only was in Boca Juniors 1 year. And after the straight away, you sold me, they sold me. And but that's football, my friend. That's destiny, and it's amazing. I'm so proud, like you said before in your introduction when you talk about myself. I'm so proud to be one of the first Peruvian to play football in the English in the Premier League. And, being long, that's a more difficult thing. Still, I'm spent like nearly 10 years in England playing football. So that's for me was great achieve. It wasn't easy. I played for Newcastle, Aston Villa, West Ham. That's the Premier League teams. And after joined to second division team like Leicester City, Hull City, and I'm really, really, really pleased what I'm done with the football. No, but we have to. We really enjoy my time in English football. It's like you say, what happened is football doesn't change. The only we need to adapt it. What I recognize straight away in football back in the years in 98 when I arrived in Newcastle is you come short for the ball, but it wasn't short that time. You see keeper straight away to Alan Shearer. Alan Shearer got the best striker. From there we had to start playing football. It's pretty similar like rugby. When the guy kicked the ball, everybody had to go boom, chase the ball
correct.
and get the second ball. Well, different styles. It's only you need to adapt it. They won't adapt it like my style of football or whatever. I was quite easy. I was quite focused when I moved to this kind of footballs. They won't expecting to me to play like South America football. No, we had to play like English football. So I was quite pleased and quite lucky to adapt it very, very quickly.
That's good. That's awesome. Awesome. All right, Mr. JB, over to you again. I believe you got some more questions in.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite impressive to hear. I believe, and I agree with Nobby Solano there on the adaptability part, being both a player and a coach. But it's quite interesting because you mentioned that there's a South American style of play. I think back then, I'm not so familiar about Peruvian football back then, but I think most of the South American players would tend to play more of the the dribbling style, the flair, more attacking, lesser on defense. So I was just wondering on that part there when you made the transition to England at first, were you feeling a little bit frustrating that you cannot bring that football over, or you were like, okay, it's a new country?
It was quite difficult, my friend, because what happened is when you join to the new team, first of all, sometimes the language, I won't make an excuse, the language, it can maybe make it more difficult. No, language, end of the day, the football language inside the pitch, you don't need to speak. You need to just action, my friend.
That's true.
So the ball is the same ball, 11 players, we all the same around the whole world. So the only one on four straight away recognize is the style, what they like it. Oh, they don't play short, they don't play combination, no much combination. It's direct football. Shearer had to fight with the defenders and the long ball. From there, we had to take ball, crossing, because Alan Shearer loved it to cross and ball to hit the score. So I'm saying it was maybe for in the beginning because you want to express yourself, you want to speak to sometimes to but when you feel frustration, you're not playing much football in the beginning to say, oh, what I'm doing so bad, what I'm not doing well. So the frustration is how do you try to explain or speak to them coaches and the managers back in the years. But I was quite quickly recognized, no, this guy want me to do this, I will do that. Simple. So like I said before, we know how to adapt into South America. We South America have a style, and it's like me when I was coaching. I was coaching in Peru. I won't pretend to coaching or play in the style English style because first of all, I don't have English players, and they only have a South America player. So it's easy only adapting. I was quite easy to adapting and to recognize what I have to do.
Yeah. All right. And all right, I just gonna have a add on some more questions. I'm so sorry, but some of it's gonna be casual a little bit. But
No
I'm
problem.
just gonna touch a bit on the international side. Now you had like over 90 caps, I believe, for Peru, and
96.
96, yes, and you had like 20 goals for Peru, and you are in the top five, I believe, in Peru all time. And being the first Peruvian to play in the English Premier League, and being known because, as everyone know, English Premier League is kind of like well known in the media side of things, kind of
Yes.
worldwide. So you definitely paved the way for all the the future of Peru players that come in, which is an amazing thing to do. So my question to you is, what's the most memorable moment you had while you're playing for your international?
Well, we have a great time with Peru in the national team. We was very close. The only my regret we never qualified. We couldn't have the chance to qualify to the World Cup. I only did as a coach, but not as a player.
Right.
We was very close in 1998 with Peru national team. We was only knockout from Chile. Chile scored more goals. We have the same points, but Chile qualified because they may score more goals. That was quite really disappointing. We did quite good qualified, but was really tough in South America. And I will say Boca Juniors was a fantastic push for me for carry on my career, to push my career to still going and to, I believe Argentinian football gave me that great experience to move to Europe. So when I moved to England, I was already solid player, mental, physical, technical. So yes, I will say in Newcastle we have a great period. I'm arrived in 1998. Kenny Douglas was my coach, my manager, and after was Ruth Gully. After Kenny Douglas, and after Ruth Gully, Bobby Robson. With Bob Robson, we have a good period in Newcastle. We was in 2000, from 2000 2004. We have a fantastic years. We qualified into the Champions League. The club we haven't been for a few years to having been in the Champions League. We back into the Champions League was quite good achieve for the town. It's a lovely town. Newcastle is in my second home. I'm still living in Newcastle.
Oh,
that's
really?
why
That's
why my English I haven't lost my English much. That's why.
Yeah, I can see the Jordiness a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit Jordi, everything mixed up. So yeah, I got my family, my kids born over there. So I'm still in contact with the club. Sometimes the club invite us ex-players to be like ambassador in the stadium for the matches. So the club being fantastic as always, So it's like I say, my second home. So I would believe we have a great time in Newcastle around 2000 and 2004.
Awesome. All right, Mr. JB, you got some more?
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite impressed by that because you mentioned about when you went to Newcastle as a player, you already have the technical and the skills and the physicality and all that to somewhat match and do better when you were at Newcastle. So my next question naturally would be, do you believe in, or should say the question is for yourself first. Are you naturally talented, or are you a hardworking kind of player who have to come to training first in the morning, last one out, train, and then you get better, or you just naturally, some players are gifted with the talent?
I was very lucky, my friend, to born with the talent, But the talent, you need to help the talent.
Yeah.
You have to be disciplined. I believe my parents was they play very key important thing in my life to tell me straight away, because this profession, when you're very young, you need to big support them with your parents, because how young you start in this profession compared with another professions. A normal professional, when you start winning money, so things like that, your head has to be really strong, really, really mature, because it's too easy to you get lost so quicker, because you go everything in the beginning. But yes, I believe with all this talent, as you say, the discipline has to be. I knew it, and recognized it straight away. I got the talent, but you need to get better and better. I was maybe a specialty in crossing the balls, but I'm spell 10 more minutes extra every day to cross the ball, because I'm playing the winger.
Yeah.
Or free kicks. I like to play free kicks all the time. So I believe you have the talent, but it's very important your discipline. The discipline to carry on you to helping your talent has to be discipline. The discipline and the great support with your parents, and always the grounding to the feet. Because if you think you have everything, and because this profession, like I said to you before, we are very lucky and very privileged to be recognized around the whole world. But some people, that's why I'm saying and that's why we need to take in the nice way. But don't forget, never to the fans, never to the people, make us to be in this level, because it's the people recognize. I see many doctors, many policemen, hard working really hard in the street, and no, they give it that recognized. They sacrifice life. They look after the people getting ill, get worse. So that's why we have to be really proud what we have. I believe in God. I'm very Catholic, so yes, I think it's the talent, you need to always help him. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo, best example. This guy is a machine.
Oh,
Messi is the same. They are the machines, but they're helping the talent.
yeah, that's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I have to agree on that part, especially on the discipline part that you mentioned. So, can I say whether have you ever gotten a red card before in terms of discipline, playing
I
Red
think he
card.
as a
did. He
midfielder or a
did.
defender?
Yeah.
I having my debut in Boca Junior. It was very, honestly, I was very unlucky, because you see the 2 yellow cards are considered. You
Oh.
should be not have the red card. But
Mhm.
yeah, I was too emotional. My debut,
Mm,
Yeah.
Maradona next to and in the team,
Yeah. You got
things
to
like
hype.
that. So yeah, it was quite emotional. But honestly, it
mm,
wasn't. I wasn't very unlucky that day against Senov. But after that, I'm not really. I haven't been regular being Senov. One, remember with Newcastle, because I had to save the goal in the line with my hands. I did like a
Yeah.
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Well, I play against Spurs. I can remember. So I try to remember. But yeah. I'm not really physical. I like to enjoy play football. I don't like fight.
yeah. I mean, we can see that because we can tell that you are very well disciplined as a player. I think, especially throughout your careers, and as you said as well, and I agree that currently I believe discipline is very very important. Not so sure about the current generation of footballers or young players that's coming up right now because, as you say correctly, football is a privilege, especially these days with the salary and the
Oh,
the
I told
sponsors,
my mom I'm born
the
in the wrong time, my friend.
the fame, the popularity, all those things are coming in. So, perhaps maybe the discipline part is a little bit low, or maybe, sometimes you need to play with players like leaders, right? Because you mentioned during your time Newcastle playing with Alan Shearer, is he a leader like during your time in the dressing room, or are there other leaders
I got
in
feeling,
Newcastle?
my friend, back in the years. We will like it. Of course, everything changed now, my friend. These machines now, it's unbelievable how we can talk in so easy now. Things like that. We used to waiting for a friend to loan you the telephone from home, but it's everything changed. We all part of that. Maybe you have a kids now. You see, back in the year, you had to sit next to your dad, listen to your
Yeah.
dad talking.
Yeah.
Nobody's allowed to bring anything into the table.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
it's everything it changed. You need to adapt it. But what I'm feeling is it like the players love it now so much. Is you see now the players look after for the guy to headdresses to have to be before the matches.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
they smell so pretty, so nice. Back in the year, we remember coaches and players say, "Hey, if you have a poo, don't clean it. Don't clean your ass. Sorry, don't clean your ass.
Yeah.
Stay bloody smell." So to be something like that, players is so lovely now. The smell look like a party. But
Yeah.
that's generation. That's generation. Everything changed.
Yeah.
You see the passion. They go sponsor for everything you're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's different eras, different times of football. But what I will say all the time, the discipline has to be all the time. Doesn't matter. Never change. Discipline never change.
All right, awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna go with one last question, if that's okay with you.
Yes, no problem.
Yeah, so just a very casual, chillax kind of question. I believe you still follow Newcastle right now as I speak, like you mentioning.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, just out of curiosity, what did you think? What do you think about Newcastle now? Like the current season that they're having, like with the progress of the managers and new owners and etc. You've
Yeah.
been following, right? So share with us your insight about what's Newcastle to you at the moment right now.
Well, Newcastle being in different parts, we have
Mm,
it. I was talking about the time I'm arriving in Newcastle. From '96, they have a fantastic time with Kenny Dalglish.
yeah.
Before Kenny Dalglish, there was the manager. Forgot his name. Come on. Well, they have a good time, good successful time with Bobby Robson.
Yeah.
And I believe after 2010, the club, the 2008 and 9,
Mm,
when Newcastle got relegation,
yeah.
go different periods under Mike Ashley, the new owner. Freddie
Yeah.
Shepherd was fantastic, amazing guy. He passed away, God bless him. But it was in different eras, in different time with under Mike Ashley.
Yeah.
Until this new owner arrived into the club, the rich man, the Arabic guy around to take over the club.
Yeah.
They've been building slowly against the emotionals. Newcastle get back again to the Champions League.
Mm,
Probably to win a cup. We've been desperate. It's an amazing club without
yeah.
wins trophies. It's amazing the fans support, and it's honestly, my friend, how faithful the people, how faithful it's still gone, season and season. Doesn't matter the team, whatever is in the table, in the top 6, in the top 10, and top 12, whatever. It's amazing fans. So
Mm,
it looked like they achieved now to win the Carabao Cup after a long time, not winning any trophy. They
yeah.
still, of course, on the pressure, but the Premier League became, and I was watching in the last 5 years, 6, 7 years, became very hard, really, really strong. Teams, with all respect, back in the year we used to play, we remember face Man United, face Chelsea, face
Mm,
Arsenal. That was really tough for us. 3 teams, we say 4 teams. And the rest, we can handle things like that. But now in the Premier League, you play Leeds, now they get promotion, Burnley get promotion, teams like that, really tough. It's really
yeah.
tough, the Premier League. So Newcastle, with the hopes all the time, start to win trophies, start to try to win the Premier League, never won.
Yeah.
So, but look very good. Look, Eddie House take it over. He's a very young manager. He looked
Mm,
very established. The club, win the trophy, give a lot of credit for him. So, but it's on the pressure. Every season, every manager is on the pressure. So we'll see Newcastle how they will finish this season because
mm.
picture change.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. Awesome. All right. I think that is it. Mr. JB, do you have any final question just in case? Or
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? We'll
just a
do one more.
small, quick one.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would
No
be great.
problem.
yeah, probably. Yeah, just a small, quick one. Since you say that you're following the Premier League, perhaps which player currently at the moment impressed you so far? That if you could have him in your team, you would do it in the Premier League right now.
Yeah.
Any
Oh,
players in particular?
you got so many great, fantastic players. No, Salah, you watching Salah,
Yeah.
Haaland, these people. But I'm very, very in love. I like the players. It's never much in the show, but it's a
Uh,
very key important inside.
yeah.
Without people, it's all the time on the shadow. But he do so much work. It's like a De Bruyne back in the years, in a few years time. De
Uh,
Bruyne in
yeah, De
Manchester
Bruyne.
City. He's not flashing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Graberson is a player from Liverpool.
Gravis.
Graberson.
Yeah, Gravison.
This guy is to me. Please
Yeah.
give me somebody like this in my team, please. It's a boy, as you see. It's pretty similar like Rodri, like Busquets.
Yeah.
People, make it.
Gravenberg is very good. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes of course, who take the credit? The people score like Salah,
Mm,
Haaland, people. But some players really enjoy as a coach. Watching from behind in my room by myself. This guy is so elegant, score goal, defending. He goes on. This guy go like to me sometimes feeling like he has it for lungs. He run all the time. But yeah, I like it. I like it. This Gravis. I like it. This guy. Very smart all the time. Very smart.
Awesome. There's a massive
Yep.
shout out to Gravenberch. And for all the viewers and listeners, if you're a fan of Liverpool, this is your
Yeah.
moment now to brag about
No,
it.
they have a very good team.
Yeah, they have
They
a
have
very
a very good. I feeling they won't going to win the league again.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Wow.
I'm wearing
Okay.
Arsenal. He's gonna hurt me.
I
but-
know. I see
Oh,
you
wow.
have your hammers there, and I like Arteta. The only thing with Arteta I don't like it too much is too close to
To the
Guardiola.
touchline?
You
Oh,
need to
okay.
change a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to be Guardiola 100%. You've been working with him,
Yeah.
training with him so much, but not have to be 100% Guardiola. It need to be slightly to win.
Exactly. Yeah. Needs to have a little
Only
bit of
one
that
Guardiola.
different identity a little bit. Yeah. Because there are similarities. I can see where you're coming
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
Yeah, I
All
thought,
right.
I
With
thought,
that,
yeah, for a moment I thought that Nobby Solano actually wanted to say that Arteta is too close to the touchline because he always stands so close to the field. It almost looks like he's about to give a throw in
hey,
almost.
hey.
Arteta is always very passionate. He likes to
Oh
stand so
yeah,
close
yeah. Some
to
people,
the pitch.
yeah, we all have a different character. You follow your emotions is completely different. Yeah, Arteta still is very passionate man. Very
Yeah.
passionate.
Yep, very
Yeah.
passionate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my club right there. So, all right. So, with that, I think we come to the end of the part one of our podcast here. Thank you so much, the
You're
legend
welcome.
himself, Nobby Solano, for joining this part one. And for viewers and listeners, do stick around. We're gonna have part two where Mr. JB gonna go one-on-one with Nobby Solano himself in a football quiz. So, do stick around, and we'll see you guys again. Take care.